Okay, good morning, you all. So today we are week 5. Congratulations for all of you who are doing this program and you've come so far, catching up with the replays, sending me your messages, your emails, and on WhatsApp, plus the cooking demos. Thank you so much for your very interesting emails and your questions, and I absolutely love hearing from you. So today I have a few questions that I would like to answer. Thank you for those of you who have sent them to me. And week 5, which we are coming close to the end of the program. Next week will be week 6. So I want to give you a little bit more of what you can do when you're done with the program. So today's topic is all about your nutrient needs. So your vitamins and your minerals in requirements for your body. How much do you need per day, let's say, give and take, for you to function daily at an optimum level? It's all good when you are in a program like this one and you are encouraged by the messages on WhatsApp, or you're encouraged by listening to the replays or watching the videos. But few weeks from now, what are you going to be doing? So if you have your notebook where you wrote your 3 phases, the exercise that we did from week 1, clean, replenish, and sustain. So we are on week 5, and today we are talking about sustain. So if you could take out your notebook and look at what you wrote on week 1, what you wanted to work on, what you wanted to clean, what you wanted to remove, how we looked at replenish 2 weeks ago. How did you intend to replenish? So we had a few small habits set for you to continue replenishing. But right now we are at a stage where when I'm not with you, when the WhatsApp group is not there, what are you going to do to sustain your own health on your own 2 feet? Remember, the reason you did this program is to restore your body, bring harmony and balance, so you can continue doing it for the rest of your life. So you don't come back to having the same pain, the same bloating discomfort, your hormonal imbalances, your cholesterol level, your sluggish liver, constipation, cramps, bloating, everything else that was happening with your body. You don't want to come to the same place. So you want to do something every single day, small habit every single day, so your body comes to its natural rhythm in a balanced and harmonious manner. So you don't go back to old habits, but you continue implementing new ones. So today we are talking about nutrient needs. So I want you to think about a new car and an old car, a new phone or an old phone. So you would know, if you buy a newer car, then the fuel, the petrol, the diesel need is lesser than an old car. An old car will burn more petrol. Similarly, with a phone, your mobile phone, an old phone will use more battery. Your battery goes off quickly in comparison to a newer phone. You don't have to charge it, Do you understand where I'm going with this? So your body, I don't mean when you're a new baby and you're old. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, when we talk about your nutrient need, we talk about, at a basic level, the function that your body has to do at a functional level in comparison to therapeutic when you're unwell. So answering to this question, how much of this vitamin or mineral do I need? So if you're a person who is healthy, your organs are functioning, So your requirements would be to a person who is healing, who is having some discomfort in the body is healing. So in answer to this, how much do you need is a little difficult for me to answer. Yes, out there on the internet or in the work that we do, there are some numbers given that you need, let's say, 420 milligrams of magnesium or 320 milligrams of magnesium. However, this is based on a healthy body, the body that is functioning optimally. So what's your optimal range would be different to a healthy body or a body that needs a bit more to restore, to come to balance. So in answer to that question that was sent to me, how much do I need? I cannot answer this question specifically, or I can't give you a number or an optimal range, because I don't know what else is going inside your body, whether you are a healthy body or your body needs a bit more. So how would you know how much you need? So again, looking at the last few weeks work that we did, coming back to your body's cue, you are the only person who can answer this. Of course, if you work with me on a one-on-one coaching, then I have those questionnaires. We ask specific questions. We know where the symptoms are coming from and what would be the triggers and what would be the mediators. And then we work on the range, the optimum range of vitamins and minerals you need. So that's another area of work that you can do, knowing your body. But if you are asking this question, ask, how is your sleep? How is your gut health? How is your stress response? How are you bloated? How is how are you feeling? So again, going back to the food, mood, symptom journal, looking at how are you functioning? Is your body healing? Oh, my sleep is fine. I'm not bloated anymore. I'm okay. So you would be able to answer that more. But I have a breakdown for you all here. So most of us within the group needs a little bit more than the average range out there that's on the internet. If you Google how much magnesium you need, it's written out there. But can we trust and believe that this is what you need? Because this is based on a healthy person, not a person who needs a bit more, because more your body is healing, more nutrients you need, if I make sense. So let me know by email or WhatsApp, let me know how this message is getting to you today. It's not easy to answer whether you need 300 milligrams of magnesium or you need 1500 milligrams of magnesium. Like we have in the functional nutrition method, we use up to 1500 milligrams of magnesium, depending on where the person is at with their healing journey. I'm not suggesting you go and take 1500 milligrams. I'm not suggesting it is safe, nor am I suggesting you need 300 milligrams, but knowing your body and working with a functional nutrition therapist like myself, then we go deeper. But where you are at in the Nourishing Health Reset, you are absolutely doing the right thing, because before we even work on boosting a lot of vitamins and nutrients in your body, which can overwhelm your system, what you're doing is basically bringing this regulation little by little. So it is a gentle, steady, and safe method, and your organs are receiving the nutrients in the right perfect amount to begin clearing the muddy waters. I'll tell you more a little bit about this now. So what we are doing in our 6 weeks health Nourishing Health Reset program is we are working on eating sufficient amount of nutrients, plus working on our digestion, our absorption and assimilation. If we are extremely low on nutrients because we're not eating enough, or we're not breaking down the food that we are eating, then I don't know what's the point if we're not breaking down the food or we're not eating. So in our 6 weeks health reset program, we are trying to identify whether we are eating enough nutrients or whether our nutrient is not being broken down, our digestion is not working. So we're not even breaking down the food we are eating to convert it into nutrients. So this is where we are at. Which one are you? I'd like you to answer me this in the comments or in an email or WhatsApp group, or send me a message anywhere I can be found. So I want you to answer this for me if you're watching the replay. During the last 5 weeks, which one have you identified? Are you not eating enough? Were you not eating enough nutrients? Or whether your body wasn't breaking it down for you to absorb? Or were you both of it? Maybe you weren't eating enough, maybe your digestion wasn't working enough. So let me know this, right? So when we talk about functional versus therapeutic, so requirement, vitamin, nutrient, mineral need is it for basic functional need, or is it therapeutic? Is it because your body just needs enough, sufficient to function, or are you working on healing, restoring your body, resetting your body? Which one are you? So answer me by message and comment. Which one are you? You just need to clean your diet, you just want to eat healthy, you just want to feel a little bit more alive, or there is a pain, there is a discomfort, there is a disease, there is low cholesterol, high blood pressure, sluggish liver, gallbladder, cortisol imbalance, blood sugar imbalance, hormonal thyroid imbalance. Which one are you? Are you functional? Is your vitamin need, mineral need for function, or is it therapeutic? Which one are you? So if you're doing a reset, I am assuming, but you may be doing reset because our nourishing health reset, because you just want to your organs to function better. And you could be both, because you need to be functioning. You need to be healing, restoring therapeutic amounts of nutrients to function. So both works together, but where are you? I'd like to know. So there are 4 different stages of our digestion, which is, again, with this concept, all disease begins in the gut. With that idea, all disease begins in the gut. If the gut is not working properly, then none of your organs would be functioning well. I'll explain why. So 4 stages of our digestion, everything. So your digestion, your assimilation, your absorption, and your elimination. So in other areas, you would have probably heard that your digestion and your absorption, but your digestion would mean you stimulating your digestive enzymes. So the stimulation of your digestive enzymes, it will begin from your mouth, your thorax, your pelvic area, and then it ends at the anus, where you go for a bowel movement. So mouth, thorax, pelvic area, and then anus. So the stimulation of your digestive enzyme from your salivary glands, this would need the smell would stimulate it by the smell, the taste, the look of it. So all of it, we've already spoken about it. So it's kind of a recap of what we have already talked about before. So for you to stimulate the salivary glands to break down, to begin the digestion process, so you need saliva. So how are you going to stimulate the saliva? Would be when you smell the food, when you touch the food, when you look at it, you say, oh, wow, the beautiful red cabbage, the color, the bright beetroot color, the berries, the juicy fruits, the lemon. So all of it, I can actually see me thinking of those food now, my brain and my mind. So the connection from your brain to your gut is already beginning this process. So saliva in the salivary glands, which would now stimulate the gastric juices in your stomach. You don't have enough salivary gland, you don't stimulate gastric juices in the stomach. This in turn will stimulate intestinal juices in the small intestine, the pancreatic juices in the pancreas, bile in the gallbladder and liver. You don't have the salivary glands, you don't have the saliva in your mouth stimulated, then all of the gastric juices, intestinal juices, the pancreatic juices, the bile is not going to be stimulated. So it's kind of domino effect. You need this. So where did we begin? It began by this look of the food, the smell of the food, the using your fingers wherever you can. I don't mean you go and eat noodles with your hands now, with your fingers, but if you can touch when you're cooking your food, touch it. Don't be afraid of mixing your salads or your dough, and I don't know, your cake or something. Don't be afraid of using, because this is making your body aware that to produce the saliva, making your body aware. So we've already spoke about all this. So then we move on to, still on the first phase, digestion. We also spoke about breathing, chewing. This regulates your mechanical breakdown of the food. So there's a contraction happens in our digestive tract. So all the muscles need to open and close. So people who have heartburn or refluxes. So when our so it's kind of the muscles and digestive tract. I can't remember the word now. So it opens and closes, open and close. So when it's open for too long, then the acidity, digestive juices comes out. It's regurgitating, so it's going up. So we need a good contraction of the digestive muscles. Open and close, open and close. So when it opens, it allows food to go in, and then it closes. So if it's open for a little bit too long, then closes, then the stomach acid comes up. Then you have regurgitation and acid reflux and all that. So what will help then is working on the nervous system that we've spoke about before, making your body aware that you're safe, breathing, bring the body to a phase of rest and digest. You're calm, it's restorative, and all that. If you need more help in working on your nervous system, let me know. I'm going to send you towards someone's work. She does amazing work. I'll let you know if you are interested in nervous system regulation, trauma, and all that. So where our body is spending more time in the sympathetic phase rather than parasympathetic phase. So working on all of that, right? So now the second phase is the assimilation. So in the assimilation phase, again, it's like the chewing of food, the mastication of food is the mechanical breakdown of food. When we chew, it's the mechanical breakdown. Now we need from mechanical, we need it to be chemical. Remember I said hormones are chemical messengers. So from the food, if I ate an apple now, by chewing, by smelling and all of it, it's mechanical. Now we need it to convert into chemical. So the chemical, which is now going to become your hormones, now it's going to become your digestive juices. Even this process needs magnesium, needs protein, needs vitamin C to produce. You don't have B vitamins, you don't have folate, you don't have magnesium, then from mechanical, it doesn't quite turn into the good chemicals you need. So you need your nutrient reserve that you have within your body to produce more chemicals, if I make sense. So you need, your body need, it stores some vitamins, some nutrients. You don't have enough of it, you can't produce the hormones, you can't produce the digestive enzyme. You need magnesium for your liver to convert. You need protein for your body to produce the digestive juices. You need hydrochloric acid to break down your food. You don't have enough sodium, potassium, magnesium. You don't have all of it. You can't produce your hydrochloric acid and other digestive juices. So you need, this is how much vitamins, minerals are needed in certain amount. So during the assimilation phase, we produce, again, it comes to the chemical, we produce the energy. So this will depend on the quality of food. That's why now we go into organic foods. The better the quality of food you buy, you eat, you cook, you eat, the better your nutrient value will be. And the better hormones, chemical messengers you are going to produce. Do I make sense? So if you have a hormonal imbalance, then you are either not eating good quality food, which is real food, unprocessed food, because this is what the energy is. You're forming energy within your body. Your hormones is your energy that your body is producing. You don't have enough fuel, you don't have enough nutrients, vitamins and minerals, you won't produce the good hormones. That should be a basic, but we haven't been taught this in school. We haven't been taught this in life, that what you eat is what you will get. How you eat it, what you will get. So the quality, so phase 2 is assimilation. We produce energy, quality of food we eat, quality of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, hormones we will produce. Okay, so phase 3 is repair. We spoke about leaky gut before. This is where there are holes within the gut lining. This could be due to high stress level, spending too much time in the running phase. This can also happen when you are eating artificial colorings, sweeteners, additives, preservatives. This causes your gut lining to be inflamed. It's like too inflamed, and then it has holes around your gut lining. So like it's a bag. If the bag has holes, your gut is, let's say, a bag. If there are holes in the bag, then everything is going to come out. So the bag is not strong enough. So the phase 3 is absorption. So if there are holes all around your gut lining, then you're not absorbing your nutrients properly via the lumen, via the villi. There's little brushes all around your gut lining which absorbs your nutrients. If there are holes, then this is causing a inflammation. This is causing inflammatory response in your blood because the food, the particles of the food is going into your blood. And that's causing inflammation. So when we talked about the amount of fiber that we are eating at this stage in our health reset, plus the bone broth and the stewed apple and other things that I have sent your way, garlic, onions, and all of it, what that would do is when we eat fiber, it creates a gel around our gut lining. When you chew your food, when it's broken down and it's down to your intestine, what the fiber will do is create a layer around the sac. So all the holes around the sac is being sealed by the fiber that you eat. When you're drinking bone broth, you have, which is very mineral rich. You have protein, you have potassium, you have magnesium, and all of it that we spoke about in our bone broth. That's why I keep saying for the next 6 weeks, if you can every single day drink 1 cup of bone broth, what is happening is you have skipped the producing of minerals, nutrients, energy, because it's all in the form that your body is ready to absorb. So so you've skipped phase 1. You don't need salivary gland to work as much. You don't need the assimilation, which is breaking down into the energy form, the minerals, because it already is minerals. Now you are into absorption, phase 3. Your body is ready to absorb the minerals from the bone broth because there's a good quantity, a good amount of minerals in the bone broth. And this will reduce your inflammation, but also from the villi, from the lumen of your gut, those minerals are being absorbed. When these are being absorbed, it's being distributed to your organs. All these minerals from the food is being distributed to the places that it needs to go. When your organs are receiving, your kidneys, your adrenals, your brain, your muscles, your liver, your gallbladder, your thyroid glands are receiving those nutrients, a relief. It's receiving more relief, more you provide nourishing food, more relief your organs are going to feel because you're not holding, it's not holding you together. You're supplying your organs, your skin, your liver, and every part of your body is receiving the nutrients it needs in the right proportion. That's what's happening. And then, excuse me, and then phase 4 is elimination. Now, in the elimination phase, which is, again, most people don't talk about it, what's happening is if you have fluid retention, water retention, if you are constipated, this is a very basic, people don't even think about it anymore, that constipation or water retention is a dysfunction. They don't think that this is a sign that your body is not functioning properly. See, there are 4 phases of your digestion, which is the digestion, the assimilation, the absorption, and elimination. This is the one we're talking about now, elimination. So if you digest, you assimilate, you absorb, but then the waste matter is being held with water retention, or constipation. This is a buildup. What this causes is a toxic environment. It's a buildup of waste matters in our organs. It's all within us. The toxic matters, the waste matters is not being eliminated. So all of it is being stored in our organs, our lungs, our kidney, our gut, and we are becoming more and more congested. Congested, not only here, but we are all congested. Every part of our body is congested and like holding onto something. And this should be, if there's water retention, swollen ankles even, this is a dysfunction. There's a circulation not happening properly. It should become, food should be coming from the mouth and then it goes through the anus. This has to be a whole system. It begins from here, it ends from here. If this is not working, there's a dysfunction somewhere down the line. The draining system is not functioning. The draining system, we need to unclog, we need to work onto something. What this will happen is, if you're congested inside, what will happen is will create a room, an environment for toxic substance to build up and build up and build up. That can also calcify your organs, like gallbladders, gallstones, calcified kidneys, gallstones in your liver, stones in the liver. So this become calcified when it's not flowing properly. And then you go and remove your gallbladder. Then you have to go and kidney stones. These are all buildup of toxin and toxic matters. So what we need is, we need the body to flow from one part to the other. We need it to flow. Then if we're congested, then infections, inflammation will rise. So in order to reduce the inflammation level, infection levels, what we need to do is get the digestive system working, from consumption of food to elimination of waste matter. We need to clear the muddy waters. Once the muddy waters is cleared, your system is going to be cleared. I have a cup of elderflower tea, but it doesn't matter what tea I have. If I have a cup of tea in this cup, if I leave it sitting on the window there for 2 years, what will happen if I come back looking at this after 2 years? There will be mold, there will be some kind of bacteria overgrowth in this tea. Even if it's this right now, it's elderflower tea. It's beautiful, it's nourishing, it's brilliant, it's amazing, it tastes so good. If I leave it sitting here for 2 years, eventually there will be some kind of infection, molds, mushroom growing, right? This is what's happening inside the body when we are not eliminating properly. We are creating an environment for toxic matters to build up. We are creating an environment for infection and inflammation to rise. So what we need to do is clear. Drink this and replace it with fresher one, or don't leave it sitting for 2 years. We need to clear the system. I hope this was helpful for you. So coming back to how much do we need, it depends on where your need is. How would you know is look at your symptoms. Your body needs nutrients, vitamins, and minerals to blink. Like if I don't have the motor skills, the nutrients for my brain to function and this to function, I need nutrients to blink. I need nutrients to actually walk. I need nutrients to sleep. People who don't sleep at night, you need to think about it. Why your body is waking up in the middle of the night. because you don't have enough glycogen stored in the liver for your liver to function. It needs energy to function at night. If you wake up in the middle of the night, your body is in survival mode. It doesn't have nutrients. Why do you sleep better when you take magnesium before bed? Because you are providing your body with the minerals it needs to function. Then you sleep because your muscle has relaxed. Why your muscle relaxed after taking magnesium is you've let go, you've relaxed. Your muscle is relaxing because it has the nutrients that it needs. That's why. So how can we eat in a nourishing way every single day, provide the body with the magnesium, with the folate, with the B vitamins, with the vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin C, all of it in a manner that we are not coming to the same place where we are at now: inflammation, water retention, bloating, thyroid imbalance. How can we provide the body with the nutrient that we need? How can we restore this system that is not congested? In our reset, our Nourishing Health Reset program, we are already working. So if you keep following these habits for the rest of your life, eat the amount of vegetables, the protein amount, work on getting sunlight every day, go to bed in a particular time, wake up naturally if you can, or wake up at a time that you can, sleep enough as you need, whether you need 7 hours, whether you need 9 hours, you know exactly how much you need because we have given you the format. Ask your body, how are you feeling? That's how you know. I cannot tell you 9 hours is good for you. I cannot tell you 4 hours is good for you because your body will know. Yes, the standard they have set there is between this amount and this amount, but you need to ask your body, how do I feel when I sleep 4 hours? I feel like shit. How do I sleep? How do I feel when I sleep for 7 hours? I feel okay, but I feel like I need an hour more. Then this is your body because you are different from everyone. So one standard of this amount of hours is good for you. It's a standard, but you know better. Is it now again coming back to your power, coming back to your power, to your power? You have the answers for all these questions. No one else will have. It's good to work with someone so you can brainstorm ideas and how what works or not, or look at scientific papers that's been researched. But make sure that any paper, scientific research papers that you look at, it's not sponsored by a particular group who wants to enforce their supplement or their method. Just be mindful of whenever you're reading any research papers. So look at your symptoms, look at how you feel, use the food mood symptom journal to identify what's happening with your body. So if you keep eating the between 7 and 9 cups of green leafy vegetables that I have recommended, this is the functional nutrition method. This is how we use, and there has been loads of people in the scientific research area, the functional nutrition area, has worked with this principle and have seen great benefits. But again, you look at whether you are okay with 5 cups of green leafy vegetables per day, or you need a little bit more. Are you eliminating enough? Do you have enough bulk in the stool to eliminate the toxic matters? Because when we're eating fiber, the fiber that the body doesn't break down, what happens is it holds onto excess estrogen, it holds onto excess hormones, it holds onto excess weight or waste matter, toxic matter, and eliminate it. So we need the bulk in our stew. If you're constipated, think about, are you eating enough fiber? So in the future, when you're done with the reset program, if you feel a bit sluggish, you feel drained, you feel lethargy, Think about, are you eating enough? Are you eliminating properly? So when you are not within this space, what are you going to do? Think about, are you eating enough nutrients? Is your body breaking it down enough? Are you digesting properly? Are you assimilating properly? Are you absorbing properly? And are you eliminating properly? If something is sluggish, then improve your fiber, improve your vegetables, improve your protein a little bit more, increase a little bit more. What this will do is it will reduce inflammation at the cellular level. It will clear the cells, detoxify the cells with the debris, the cells debris, the endotoxin. It will just clear the cells. You won't be retaining on water. You won't be retaining like water retention. You won't be holding on to water. If your body has what it needs, it doesn't hold, it let go. So if your body is receiving enough nutrients, it doesn't have to retain the nutrients, the water, the minerals in water. It will let go because it knows it's receiving. So I hope this was helpful for you. And so what else do I have to in answering the question? So now this is an opinion of mine. Many people hold on to this opinion as well, but I leave this one to you to decide whether you believe it or not. So in my opinion, with the experience that I have had with my body and with my clients, the approach that I take when you work with me on a one-on-one is the symptoms of a discomfort in the body or disease sometimes indicate the body has responded to an existing imbalance. And now the body is actively engaged in healing itself. So if there is an imbalance existing in the body, now there is a sign, a discomfort, a disease. This is an indication that the body is now actively engaged in the healing. So sometimes pain is a sign that your body is active and it's alive and it's busy in the healing process. So we have a choice now. We have two choices, we have three choices: do nothing, or kill the pain, or support the healing process. So you can either live with the pain, or sometimes people are constipated or bloated. I'm using these terms only because it's so common and so basic. People don't do anything when they're bloated because they don't think there's a problem. People live with constipation for years and years and don't do anything because they don't think there's any problem. People live with low-grade pain for years because it's not major. It's like you don't need to go to the emergency unit in the hospital. So they live with low-grade pain all day, all year, all lifelong without doing anything because they don't know what to do. Because they don't know that it is not okay for you to feel tired, so tired. It is not okay for you to feel bloated like this. It's not okay for you to feel so drained every single day. It's not okay for you to not sleep at night. It's not okay for you to be in the bed with backache. It's not okay. You can do something. You can feel alive. This is your body giving you a sign that it is actively engaged in the healing process. Now, what you have to do is give your body the vitamins and the minerals it's asking for to continue this healing process. It's not killing the pain with painkillers. There's a place for it. When you can't bear the pain, you probably need the painkiller, but there's this time. If you're living on painkillers or medication of some sort every single day, then you are suppressing. You're suppressing the pain, the ache, and then your body is confused. Am I supposed to be giving the sign, or am I not supposed to be giving some sign? But however, it comes out somewhere else. when you're suppressing something, it will flow somewhere, it will overflow somewhere in a way or so, whether now it's another side effect coming up, because your body needs to express, it will manifest in a way. So the language our body speaks is through sense and pain, joy, excitement, stress. And this is how our body expresses. So if we kill the joy, if we kill the pain, if we kill the excitement, then our body is confused and it's not expressing in its natural form. So allowing, opening up the pain responses or the healing responses with the chemical messages, which is the energy that our body is building through the quality of food that we eat and our habits. Obviously, our lifestyle matters. So in answer to the requirements, so in the functional nutrition method, we sort of eat around 7 and 9 cups, which has been shown to provide the magnesium, the B6, the B vitamins, the vitamin C, the B12 to function at a optimal level. So if you have a variety of asparagus, broccoli, salmon, mackerel, Brussels sprouts, almonds, almonds and cinnamon, eggs, all of it, this will provide you with all the nutrients that your body needs. So variety is key. More variety, the better. And around 7 to 9 cups is the average to provide. Now, if your digestive system is working, because right now, the stage we are, I believe that our digestion wasn't working properly. So buying supplements would have been a waste, because you don't have the enzymes to break it down anyway. So it would be a waste of money and a waste of time, and it could create some other symptoms, especially if it's not good quality, reliable brands. So it would be a waste. When our digestion, all 4 phases, is working efficiently and your body needs a bit extra, then we can look into supplements. But at this stage we are at hormonal imbalances, digestive discomfort, inflammation level. I need to show you how to provide your body with nutrients at an optimal, at a functional level, then we can look into therapeutic. So I wouldn't do supplements right now, but after 6 weeks, if your body is working, digesting, assimilating, absorbing, and eliminating properly, and you are ready, your body is ready to move to the next level, then we can look into supplements and see how we can introduce supplements, a little bit more nutrients for your body to restore and heal a little bit more. Now, do not buy supplements from Centra, SuperValu, and all that, because they're not reliable. Buy supplements at a reliable brand where they made the supplements. How was it produced? What else goes into the supplements? Like caking agents and all that will cause inflammation into your gut lining, whether they are coming with a load amount of magnesium, calcium, and all that. But then if there's caking agent in, there's a little bit of something that your gut will react, then you will feel bloated, then your body will create inflammation. Even if it's just tiny bit of poison is still poison. A load of amount of magnesium with a tiny bit of poison is still poisons for your body. So think about it. So I'll give you a simple brief of a few things that you would need, nutrients, with good sources of foods with good sources of nutrients. So if you include these, every day or as often as you can, then that would be good. So I'll start with vitamin A. I'm going to look at my copy here, so because I can't remember all of it, obviously. So if you include all of this as often as you can, then you'd be good. So these are nutrients and they're rich food sources. So vitamin A, which converts into beta carotene, this is the absorbable form that we need. So apricots, asparagus, broccoli, liver, beef liver, lamb liver, all of it is really good. So some of these foods will be repetitive. So when you are eating, let's say, avocados, so avocados will also have B vitamins, will also have vitamin K, will also have potassium and magnesium. So when you are eating nuts, such as Brazil nuts and cashew, so it will also have selenium, which will also have omega-3, which is good for reducing blood sugar level and inflammation level. So when you are eating real food, you're not eating avocado just for the magnesium. You're also eating it for its omega-3. You're not eating fatty fish, mackerel, salmon for the magnesium. You're also eating it for the B vitamins. You're also eating it for protein. That's the difference. So if every single day you have a portion of chicken, an egg, fish in your different meals, then you're getting your protein, you're getting your magnesium, you're getting your choline, you're getting your B vitamins, you're getting your B6, you're getting all of these because there's a variety of it. So for vitamin D, especially in Ireland now, if you're getting your sunlight regularly, daily, that would be good, but we don't have enough because, you know, the sun. So if you have good sources of cod liver oil, herring, mackerel, sardines would be good. Vitamin E, almonds, nuts and all that will have hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, walnuts would be a good source. Vitamin C, all the fresh fruits, the berries, the vegetables, the green leafy vegetables would be good because we need vitamin C in good amount for healing, especially where we are at in our health reset program. Vitamin C is a huge one. If you have rosehip around autumn, if you can pick some rosehip, would be good. It's really high in vitamin C. So 100 grams of rosehip has 75 milligrams of vitamin C. Cherries, chili peppers, sweet peppers, yellow peppers, spinach. So spinach, 1 cup of raw spinach will have 195 milligrams of vitamin C. And we need around 400 per day, every day, because it's water soluble. So you need more vitamin C every day. So yeah, that's a good point. So vitamin B and vitamin C are water soluble, which is, we need it, it flushes, we pee it out. B vitamins, vitamin C, we pee them out. So it's not stored in the body. So we need to replenish vitamin C. So again, kale, spinach, kiwi is a big one. So like 1 kiwi would have 95 milligrams of vitamin C, whereas lemon will have around 50. So 1 kiwi is better than 1 lemon. But when we are having half a lemon in our smoothie in the morning, then we have few cups of kale later on, we have some spinach, some broccoli, some peppers, then we are receiving all those fresh vitamin C regularly. That's how much we need. And if we don't have vitamin C, then like our skin would have skin issues and all that. Around summer, all the berries, if you can grow them, black currants, raspberries, easy to grow, and freeze them if you have plenty of them. Put it in the freezer to use over the year. And also dark chocolate is a good one for magnesium. I know there's a little bit of caffeine in it, so it can keep you up, like become hyper, so you know where you are at and see. So dark chocolate is really good in magnesium. So the 28 grams, about 28 grams would have 65 milligrams of magnesium. And let's say we need around between 320 to 400 milligrams of magnesium per day. So we need around 320 to 400 milligrams a day. Therefore, in 28 grams of chocolate, dark chocolate, 70% will have 65 milligram. One avocado will have 58 milligrams. Nuts, around 28 grams, will have 83 grams. And leafy green veggies will have 158 milligrams of magnesium. So that's a good one. So 1 cup of cooked spinach or kale would have around 158 milligrams. So we need around 3 cups or 4 cups of cooked green leafy veggies to get the amount we need of magnesium per day. Yeah. So magnesium, of course, will help your glucose intolerance, your fat metabolism. And if you have migraines, blood sugar imbalances, cramps, bloating, constipation, weaknesses, lethargy, and all that, you know you have a deficiency of magnesium. So start eating around 3-4 cups of cooked green leafy veggies, which obviously you are already doing at this stage, which will provide 1 cup will provide around, now again, it's like, who knows how much, but like they've measured it and it's around 158 milligrams. So if we need between 320 to 400 milligrams, if we need that amount, some people need more, then you would need around 3 cups of cooked green leafy veggies, such as spinach and kale and all that, and watercress. Now I have dandelion and nettles. So so 3 times, so 100 grams a day. So nettles will provide you around 100 grams of what's called magnesium, and dandelion will provide you around 50 milligrams of, in 100 grams of dandelion, you will receive 50 milligrams of magnesium. And then, but it will also provide you with other vitamins and minerals. So all of it will support you. Now, there was a question about skin, very dry skin. So again, if our internal is moisturized, our gut lining is breaking down, is absorbing the nutrients, then our inside, our organs would be hydrated, would be moisturized. So look at, are you hydrated? Are you absorbing your water, or are you just peeing it out? So if you're peeing your water out every time you drink a cup of water, then you want to think about what you're doing and why is your water not being absorbed. So again, bone broth is a good one because it's ready to absorb, but also add fish such as herring, mackerel, salmon, sardines, flaxseed is a good one. Pumpkin seeds, sesame, sunflower seeds are all really good and have a good amount of healthy fat. So I would leave you with this. Now I'm going to be sharing with you 2 recipes for this week, but you can do it, create it your way. One of them has a lot of cinnamon, which of course, you know, cinnamon is a mineral, is rich in a mineral called chromium. If you have cravings, then you know you are low on chromium. So cinnamon is a really good source of chromium. So I add a little bit more cinnamon than most people would do. So, but if you find it a bit too powerful, then just reduce it. So chromium would be in chicken, eggs, cinnamon, and some in potatoes as well. So have that if you have any cravings, and enjoy your week. If you have any more questions, let me know. And then, of course, I don't want to forget this, B12. B12 needs B6, needs iron, need calcium. If you are low on B12, then you may also be low on calcium, iron, B6. So B12 obviously is good for your nerve tissue, but it's also needed for protein and fat metabolism. So if you're low on B12, you may not be breaking down your protein and your fat. So if you are low on B12, then you may also not be breaking down your fat. Therefore, you might have dry skin. So it's a big cycle and it's complicated. So look into what's working and what's not working. So I will leave you with this. I hope this was interesting for you, and send me an email, send me your messages, let me know how this health reset is working for you. I'm going to also ask you, please, I'm going to send you a testimonial page. If you can fill this up for me, that would be really, really, really helpful for me to keep improving this program and knowing what exactly worked for you, what didn't quite work for you, and how I can improve it. But I know so many of you have sent me messages, let me know that this is working and this is not working, and all the wins and all the improvements that you have been seeing in your sleep, your weight, your pain level, your energy level, you're not bloating, PMS, no headaches, and all of it that's been working for you. So I look forward to hearing more from you, and I'll see you next week to celebrate our week 6. See you soon.